What up, though? Man, listen, man. Everybody talking about this Wendy Williams shit, right? I talked to my homeboy. He called me now. For your homeboy to call you and be like, man, that shit's so sad, man. You know, my mama called like, dog, you got to watch that shit, you know. And I'm like, well, I would have been jumped on it, man. But, you know, I haven't watched it yet. I think I'm going to watch it. I think I'm, oh, shit. I think I'm about to watch it tonight. I think I'm about to watch it. Matter of fact, let me cut this shit on now. Man, but look. Before I even watch it, right? This before I even watch it. Let me tell you something. Boy, you reap what you sow. I mean, I can't see myself feeling sorry for it. Now, I don't want that health-wise to happen to her, man. But, man, Wendy Williams was a motherfucker. Wendy Williams was always a somebody business, downing somebody, talking shit about somebody, a shit starter. She was damn near like a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that show. I think she had an interesting show. But most fucked up people do. When you look at most of these people, you look at like Drink Champs and shit. Most of the shows you kind of like be some fucked up people behind them. You know what I'm saying? They motives be fucked up. I don't know what it is, but it's like the fucked up people winning out here for some reason. But, you know, this bitch would talk about any and everybody. And then had the nerve when her husband left her to say, give her some space. You know what I'm saying? What did she say? Give me some space or stay out my business or something. Like, bitch, you think somebody, you getting divorced, bitch. Your husband out here fucking other hoes, taking your money. And you think somebody's supposed to just lay off you and mind their business? Bitch, you the wrong person in the world to say stay out your business. You want everybody business, gossiping, damn near a hater. And you gonna tell somebody don't stay in your business. And I'm telling y'all now, this bitch fucked up over a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Wendy Williams didn't get fucked. All this, I'm crazy shit. Bitch, that's drugs. It ain't nothing else. Drugs, alcohol, and dick struck. That's exactly what's wrong with Wendy Williams. Ain't nothing else but Wendy Williams, this bitch sucker stroking. This nigga done took the dick away, fucking another hoe. You know, you get what you put out. What you thought karma was gonna come around to you, bitch? All the dirty shit you done did and fucked up shit you done said about people and fucked people careers and shit up. You thought that shit wasn't about to come around to you, bitch? It did. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing wrong with this motherfucker. How she got all these fucking diseases, dementia and elephant man syndrome or buck eye syndrome, whatever the fuck this bitch got. She brought it on herself. It ain't no fucking diseases. Man, get the fuck. They making that shit up, half of it. Man, ain't nothing wrong with her with that cocaine. That bitch eyes poking on her head because she doing that good-ass cocaine. You know what I'm saying? They won't let her get her money because she smoking that shit up or tooting that shit up, my dog. I'm telling you, nobody stupid. How the fuck you doing good all these years? All of a sudden, the dick leave you, go fuck another bitch. Take your kids from you, take your money from you. Now you sick. You was so sick over that that he left you and married another chick or got with another younger chick, my nigga. Wendy Williams was sick over that shit. But who don't be? You know, your people, people would be sympathetic towards her. But she's so fucking unsympathetic. Don't nobody give a fuck. Niggas celebrated. Bitch, he should have left you. You know, but she's sick over that shit, my dog. Listen, dog, she didn't have none of this shit was wrong with her. Nothing. Until that shit happened. Think about the timeline when all this shit started going bad. Man, she was so fucked up over that shit. She took off work. You know what I'm saying? It fucked with her so bad. That's when bitch, you threw your whole show away up from a nigga. And I'm telling my mother, I'm telling my homeboy, you don't notice this shit? You don't notice there was nothing fucking wrong with Wendy Williams. She left off the show good than a motherfucker. Bye, y'all. I'll be back in it. All of a sudden, she's sick. She got problems. Then they sorting her outside. Not even weeks after that. This motherfucker walking crazy, drunk, eyes bugged in a motherfucker, looking fucked up. Yeah, man. It ain't nothing wrong with Wendy Williams but fucking karma, my dog. You know what I'm saying? That memory loss shit, there's some shit called pause. It's when you drink a lot, right? And it gives you like a dementia type of thing. Her son was right. Her son not lying. You can get memory loss. It is a dementia, but it's fully recoverable. It's not like the dementia you get from old age. This dementia, if you stop drinking, it take about a year or better to get back. I know. I know, believe me. I ain't gonna say how I know, but I know. That's why when you look at my videos now, you see I'll always be like, my memory, damn man, I can't hold a thought. Alcohol do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's inoperable. It can change if you stop drinking. And that's what's going on with that shit. But now, listen, let me tell you how the world go, right? So this nigga, he dirty too. I ain't gonna say he was dirty what he did to Wendy or whatever, right? So he go off, have another baby, whatever. This bitch, she cut him off from the money and the hoe cut him off. So you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, ain't it? Now this nigga actually trying to remarry Wendy Williams. He actually trying to get back with her now that she's sick or whatever, right? She'll be a motherfucking fool to get back with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that's what drove her crazy, though. And, me, I'm going to tell you like I told my boy, man. I would tell you this right now. I told my boy, I tell anybody. I say, dog, I hate when people lose money. I don't give a fuck if you my enemy. If I don't like you, I hate to see somebody up and fall. It just been in me since a kid. I can't watch a movie. Hollywood movies, all these Hollywood movies, man, they all the same. I don't give a fuck how much money they got. Somehow the money gonna burn, the money gonna blow up. They never, if you notice any real Hollywood movie, not these Tubi movies, any real Hollywood movie or sitcom, they never get the money. Man, look at Good Times. All the licks they could have hit to come out to get out, they never got the money. Though, bro, that shit fuck with me since a kid. Even in real life, like when I hear my homeboys or, people, even if I don't know them, when I see motherfuckers getting pulled over by the state troopers or some shit, and they got all this work in the car and about $2-3 million in the car, and knowing that these dick suckers about to take it and turn it in. That's why I don't like the police at all. I can't stand them bitches. Why would you want to take somebody's shit? And these motherfuckers high-five each other. Y'all niggas making $13 an hour plus tips as a police officer. And y'all just raided a house with over $1 million in it. And y'all motherfuckers ain't about to get a dime in Chinese money out this shit. But you high-fiving each other that you done took this shit from this man. I just don't understand it, man. So me saying that, I'm saying this. I don't like the fact to see Wendy losing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to see nobody lose, man. It's just in me to feel like that. I don't like a motherfucker being that rich and then fall down to nothing. It's like, that shit painfully hurts me like it's my money. You know what I'm saying? So, for people to use her and her son that's throwing away money, $90,000 a year on Uber and shit. See, sometimes God do shit for a reason. Even though she's a dirty motherfucker, she had no mercy on people, but sometimes God had mercy on you. She probably did enough good shit to make up for the bad shit. She suffered enough. So, but them motherfuckers that's doing her wrong, even though she did wrong, they gonna pay for it. Her son gonna pay for it. That nigga gonna pay for it. You know what I'm saying? You don't do people like that. But I'm telling y'all now, the reason Wendy Williams went into this all fucked up shit is over that nigga. That's what got Wendy Williams fucked up. I ain't even watched this shit yet, but I'm telling you, that's her whole problem. And I noticed that, like I said, her show, she was on top of her game. And just one day you up and got 8 diseases. And that's drug addiction, man. It's sad for anybody to go through that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? She lost her mom, her husband, all that shit. That shit play a toll on people, man. And then when you got money like that, man, it's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? You got so many people begging, fighting over money. You don't know who your friends is or not. Like, then, what y'all don't know is you got to have a thick skin doing this shit. People talked about Wendy Williams for years. You got to look at yourself. Like, I was looking at this girl who worked at the news here in Detroit. She the only black girl on there. But, man, they talk so much bad shit about her. I done read so many, some of the comments I don't see on TV. But when you look on, like, the Fox 2, you go on the shit on your phone, you can see all the comments. Man, it be some horrible shit. Like with the Wendy Williams, man, she look like a man. She been a man. She ain't got no ass. Look at her. I bet that nigga using it. You got to listen to all this shit. And you trying your best to look good every day. It's shit that you self-conscious about that's already bothering you. You ain't built. You is built kind of funny. Your subconscious telling you these things. But it's, you know what I'm saying? But then you got people playing on that dog in her. And like I say, she brung a lot of that shit on herself. Wendy Williams was just a evil, fucked up person. And she wasn't a bad looking lady when she was younger. You know what I'm saying? She just was a fucked up individual. She like a troller, even before the internet. She was one of the motherfuckers she like a shock jock. She'd say anything and dog anybody for views, and that's how she got on. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, that type of shit come back to bite you, my dog. I ain't seeing this shit yet, but I'm definitely praying for her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's, I'm not a doctor and I'm not none of that shit. But I haven't watched it, but my homeboy was like, listen, man, she be lucky if she make it through this year. Everybody talking about Wendy Williams like she about to die, some shit. Like, she might not even make it through this year, so that's bad. See, the thing is, them drugs and alcohol, if she leave that shit alone, I bet all the rest of that shit kind of go away. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Cocaine nowadays cut with all type of shit. And I'm not saying that she ain't sick, my dog. But I think most of the shit that Wendy Williams got going on with her is drug and alcohol related. I believe her feet and shit swelling from the dope and alcohol. You don't know what they cutting that shit with. And then they just trying to name it some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why her eyes all poked out and big. They say that's from some shit and dementia, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, dog, that cocaine a bad motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? She drunk as a motherfucker trying to drink her pain away. And it just ain't working, man. You know what I'm saying? She can bounce back from this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get her a new nigga. Somebody put some good dick on her. She'll be all right. I'm telling you, that's all she need. Get with the right people. And what I'm saying is, man, everybody want money, man, but a lot of shit come with that type of money, man. First of all, making the money, it really ain't a problem. Like people say, you get the money, but then holding on to it is another thing. You know what I'm saying? Look how many people, your own family, your own kids turn against you. They taking money, just blowing it, and they don't give a fuck. You trying to hold on to it and make it. Here they is trying to take it. You don't know. People lose friends over shit, and people try to use you. It's just, sometimes it's just, some people, like Mike Tyson said, man, sometimes it's best when that shit go away. It's less headache. You know what I'm saying? That shit, sometimes I can understand how it can be a headache if you're a free-hearted, good person. You know what I'm saying? But bless her, though. I was saying here, a lot of people lose their mind like that, though. A lot of people. I'm going to tell you another person that right now you can tell their husband leave them shit be fucked up. What's that fat motherfucker name, the comedian? The crybaby bitch. That's another dirty motherfucker. What's her name? I was sticking up for that fat motherfucker, too. What's her name? The motherfucker was fucking with Lee Daniels. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the comedian. She ain't shit neither, dog. The crybaby motherfucker. She wanna know why. Everybody can see that her nigga not shit. Like a lot of people seen Wendy Williams' husband wasn't shit. You know how many people was like, bitch, this nigga ain't shit. She ain't want to hear it. That nigga up and embarrassed her in public. Nigga left her, had another baby, took her money, and you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even do nobody like that. To be honest, though, I couldn't even do nobody that. I couldn't even just purposely play somebody in public unless that motherfucker did something to me. But that was some dirty shit that nigga did. He gonna get punished for that shit. Believe me, that nigga gonna get punished for that shit. Because if she died right now, man, he'd be sick than the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with that fat motherfucker I'm talking about. Man, that bitch talked about Lee Daniels so bad. Called that nigga all kind of fags and gay motherfuckers and bitch-made niggas and called him all type of shit. And then Monique. Yeah, her name Monique. You know what I'm saying? She dogged that motherfucker Lee Daniels to no end to turn around and suck his dick later, all because he wrote her a check. Now, if he was so bad and so fucked up, you talking about something, the reason y'all cool now is because he gave your son, he apologized to you and your son and this and this and that. Bitch, he apologized to you to keep from having somebody come fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no apology. It's because he wrote that motherfucking check. You think out of all that shit you talked about that nigga, for him to just call you and say, I'm sorry, do you think, nigga, I'm on street, nigga? You think I think that's good? The way you dog that man, threw his name out here like he was a piece of shit. And that's the problem with a lot of motherfuckers out here that I see. You fake motherfuckers. See, man, let me tell you something. If I'm cool with a motherfucker right now, if I leave this shit first and get to talking shit about him, it's like a motherfucker don't like me around me now. Now, if I do some shit to make them leave me and they go talk about me, I can understand it. Like, I had to leave. It was so much fake shit. Like, you know, like the bodyguards for puffies. Now, if these niggas would have left, it was like, man, why did you leave? Because, man, this nigga was doing this girl bad, and I can understand that. But when the motherfucker fire you and you go talk shit, you look really bitch made. You know what I'm saying? You look really bitch made. And that's what happened to Monique. When niggas wouldn't fuck with her no more, she couldn't have her way. It was like these people were so cool with you. These people were so fucking cool with you. You sucking they dick, kissing their ass, how good they was. Until you asked for something, they told your bitch ass no. You know what I'm saying? They didn't con you. They didn't cheat you out of shit. Bitch, you already knew. You came to them like you would take the part for this, this, and this. So they looking like, okay, I give you $50,000 for doing pressures. I'm just saying. Say for instance, right now, they be like, look, bitch, all I'm paying you is $50,000 for doing pressures and some shit, right? And yeah, first thing she be like, okay, she need the money, mortgage fucked up. She go sign on the dotted line. Okay, I'm gonna get $50,000 for doing pressures. Goddamn movie do damn near $1 billion. Now she talk about, now all of a sudden it's like, I want more money. I feel cheated. No, if you would have sat there and got the contract right, your lawyer would have went over it and said, hey, when you get a point for this, this, and this. No, you was so much in a hurry, you thought you was using them, and you got fucked in the end. Now you complaining and crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, them people ain't fucking you out of no money. You fucking yourself out of money by being greedy, being broke. See, listen, man, Country Wayne said this shit. You can't do business with motherfuckers and you ain't got no money. A poor motherfucker cannot negotiate shit. You know what I'm saying? For real, a poor motherfucker cannot negotiate. You in a bad predicament when you fucked up. You damn near go for anything. You could be worth $100 million right now and sell all that shit away for $200,000. A motherfucker can buy you for $200,000. Real talk, a rich mother. Only time you get a fair deal in life, my nigga, you got to be standing on something. You got to be standing on principle and like, fuck this money. Before I let these motherfuckers cheat me, I'll be without, because they willing to give me this, I'll take this. If you're not that strong, if you a money hungry motherfucker, they'll fuck you every time, dog. That's how these people, it be niggas out here with money still getting fucked. Niggas out here with a couple dollars to sit on, but they hear that lump sum of money, and niggas lose their mind, sign on the dotted line. Now these people, man, look, I'm gonna tell you, just like that chick who had that little thing, it was a little toy, like it spin on your finger or some shit. The lady had this shit patent everything. She turned down some money or some shit that happened. She wouldn't take what they was giving her, whatever. They waited until the patent went away. Took the idea. Once the patent went away, she didn't pay the little $25. They took the shit and made hundreds of millions of dollars off this shit. And they wouldn't even turn around and throw her nothing off of it. It was her fucking idea. You know what I'm saying? It's just, they do you dirty out here, man. Like I said, if you ain't sitting right, they'll fuck you, man. But my whole point of telling y'all this about Monique is they don't fuck with Monique's husband. They see something in that nigga. She want her husband to feel like the man and this, so she want him to talk for her. But people don't respect him, right? They like, this nigga a bum. We don't want to talk to him. We talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this nigga. Like, if you be like, well, talk to my husband about it. No, we gonna talk to you about it. Well, if you can't talk to my husband, then, well, fuck you then, bitch. You the actor, not him. When I'm talking to this bum folk, how he gonna? They looking at this nigga like a straight bump, but yeah, you kissing his ass, losing deals over him, and you know they disrespecting him, and you still. Now what's gonna happen is that nigga gonna cost you all this fucking money, and he ain't doing that but use you, and people around you see it, and you still hugged up on this nigga. You gonna be just like Wendy Williams when this nigga up and leave you. Now everybody seen it, like they seen this shit with the Wendy Williams shit. They seen that nigga win shit. Everybody around her be like, that we knew that nigga win shit. And once he up and left her, and went with this other young hoe and had kids, they was like, bitch, I told. She went crazy. Monique gonna be the same way. You know what I'm saying? Giving this nigga too much power. You low self-esteem. Bitch act like she can't get no dick without buying it. And she about to get ran through the motherfucking mud, man. But yeah, anyway, I just did this shit on Wendy Williams, man. But like I know one thing, that dementia, alcohol do cause it, but it's fully reversible. She need to get somebody in that corner that really care about her, and stop the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Whoever stopped their money, whoever stopped it, I wish they would have did this to Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who loved her gotta step in and say enough is enough. You know, it take a rich, powerful person to come in and say, hey, I got this on the floor for you if you get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit together. Because now everybody for the ride. Her husband ain't shit. Her son ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with Monique. I don't know why they remind me of each other. But Monique and this motherfucker Wendy Williams is two of the same people. They both talk shit about everybody. They both got whole ass, bum ass husbands that's with them for the money and they can't see it. You know what I'm saying? And karma gonna bite both of they motherfucker. Then bit both of them in the ass. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta talk about, man. Trap Talk Blue. But if you like this shit, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I must be catching the cold or something.